Cheers. Be yourself to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom for today is to be yourself. Now, this is an idiom that, of course, means to be one's most, and it could be used as be oneself, but it means to just be your most natural, your most comfortable, your most sincere and ingenuous, I say genuine, version of yourself. Both your mind and your physical body, just own who you are, love who you are, and show it to the rest of the world. Now, when we're building and growing and supersizing our businesses, we especially need to do this. We need to build on our strengths. Shared a Tony Robbins list in our BU 365-day challenge, do one thing every day that improves us, of 10 things that we can do to be our most authentic self. And there are things like be vulnerable, focus on what's important to you, be open to change, things we've talked about before, find your community, all things that really help us to grow and build and supersize our businesses. We need to find our people and serve our people, because when we're being ourselves and we're focusing on our strengths and we're sharing with the world our gifts and the things that we can help other people do to enhance their lives and make their lives better, then people are attracted to us and want to do business with us. So there's all kinds of ways that being ourselves, being our authentic self, can help us to grow and build and supersize our business. I learned this lesson in corporate America actually before I even, and I was having businesses on the side, but before I really struck out on my own. And it was I call it my last corporate job because it was my last job in corporate America, and I was interviewing with a giant industrial bakery. And I was nervous. I'd been through several interviews already, and back in the day when I was still working in corporate America, that was a really big deal. Nowadays, I think a lot of jobs, a lot of roles, a lot of people have to jump through an incredible amount of hoops in order to land a position. But back then, that was something I'd never heard of before, I'd never experienced. And I was called in to have a group interview with the people that I'd be reporting to, the owner of the company, the people that I would be leading, my assistant managers in a quality function. And as I was preparing for it, I realized I don't know how to actually prepare for an interview like this. I have to go with the flow, be myself, and either it's a good fit for me and for them, or it's not. Turns out it was the most fun. I think it was like a 3-hour interview where I just talked about past experiences I'd had, what I had seen, who I'd met in the organization, how I saw different areas that could be improved, and landed that job. But the best part was, since I went in as my authentic self, not pretending I was this anything else that the world sometimes thinks we should be, I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed that job because people knew what to expect of me and I knew what to expect from them. And it was actually my most fun job in corporate America ever. So that was my reinforcement that being myself and being who I really am was okay in the world. And sometimes we need that, but mostly we just need to give ourselves permission to be ourselves. So I would love to know, how do you most authentically show up in your business as you're building and growing it today? Share that in the comments below, and I will of course be with you tomorrow. Probably not in a treehouse, but maybe in a treehouse. Today I am coming to you from Texas in a treehouse. My sister and I are staying in a treehouse, and my daughter and son and my son-in-law and granddaughter and a half are staying in a greenhouse as well. A greenhouse, a treehouse, not a greenhouse. All right, have a great day, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow.